It's time again for everyone's favorite makeup panning game, Deck of Panning. I am doing okay. I have one rollout this month, so if you're interested in seeing how I'm doing, then stay tuned. All right, this is Deck of Panning. It was created by Emily here at Emily and Max on YouTube, and she was inspired by a booktuber named Books with Maddie. It started on January 20th and goes until December 20th. My update's a little bit late this month, but it's here. So let's talk about it. You are to draw a deck of cards from a deck of cards, which I just realized I did not grab my cards, but we'll get to them shortly. And use prompts associated with those. If you want all the information, it is linked down in the description box with Emily's intro and all the other stuff. And if you don't know how to play by now, it's time to learn, because this is the best panning game on the internet. I said it. The whole internet. Anyway, so I am working on five products. I was working on more at one point, and that's why I had to check, because I did get a couple +1s, but I worked those out, and I'm now back down to 5 cards. So the first product I'm working on, these all came in July. All right, the first product I'm working on is for the 2 of Hearts, and that was primer at the time. So I brought in my Yensa Tone Up Primer, and my goal is 20 uses or finish, whichever comes first. I have used it so far 9 times. I did not make a mark to denote how many times I used it last month versus this month. But looking at the product, we are about there. It's hard to tell because some of it is settled on the sides and stuck to the sides, so there may be less than that. But, you know, my overall goal is to finish this year, so finish or 20 uses, whichever comes first. And with 9 uses, I still have 11 more uses left to go. So I will keep working on that. The next prompt I brought in was for the 8 of Hearts, and that was warm toned. And I brought in a eyeshadow shade from my Marvicorn palette, and it is the shade Honey Bobu, which is this orange shade right here, right there. And I'm working on using it 5 times. I am wearing it today in the center of my eye look, and that is use number 3, so I have 2 more uses left to go. I tend to pull towards cooler looks, so warm looks like this don't always happen as frequently as I would like to. I think previously I had 2 looks, but I don't know. And like I said, anyway, I'm getting distracted. I have 3 uses, so I have 2 uses left to go. The thing I'm getting distracted with is my next product I brought in, and that was for the Jack of Spades, and that is a powdered product. So I brought in a small Franken of a bronzer that I had made and put in this little KVD thing, and I was playing with it because it's all gone. That was my goal, was to finish it. I didn't have a whole lot. I didn't make a lot. I was just testing it to see if I liked it, and I did. I did enjoy using it. I got 5 uses out of what was in here. So this is a rollout. I met my goal. And I'll probably in the future Franken more because it's the only way I know how to use some shades in my BH Cosmetics face palette. So, but for this project, it is finished and rolling out. And then last month I brought in 2 more new prompts. The first one is for the 8 of Spades, 8 of Hearts, and this time it was primer. Again, I'm working on 2 primers in this project. Yeah. Anyway, I brought in the NYX Hydra Touch. In my update, I had said my eye primer, but I realized I'm working on that in another project. So I brought in the NYX Hydra Touch primer to use 10 times, and so far I've used it 4 times. I'm wearing it today. It's nice. It is a very hydrating, moisturizing primer. I like NYX products. And then finally, the last prompt I brought in last month was for the 3 of clubs, and that is for astrology sign. And I'm not an Aquarius. I was gonna say I was. No, I'm a Capricorn. And Capricorn is earthy colors, browns, dark greens, and all such. And I decided to bring in a lip liner, and this is from NYX. And it is their professional lip pencil in the shade Espresso. It is a brown lip liner, and I will give you a swatch of it there. That is what it looks like. And my goal is to use it 10 times, and apparently I've only worn it 8, which means since the last update I've only done my makeup 8 times because I wear this every time I do my makeup. Unless for some reason I did it once and didn't. But, so I have 2 more uses left to go because my goal is 10 uses. So, that is everything I'm working on so far. So that means I have 1 rollout. That means I need to go get my cards, pull up the game board, and we're going to pick a new card. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have the board pulled up in front of me now, and I have my deck of cards, and I found my Joker. So here is my Joker, Red-Eyed Raven Crow. I'm going to put him in the middle of the deck, and we're going to shuffle while I take a look and see what's on there because I haven't looked at it, really. All right, we have brand. You have the on the most of, favorite color, out of control category, pop culture. I have primer on here again because I do not have any more primers. I don't see it. Okay, highlight, collecting cobwebs, influencer, brand or collab, vacation travel, fragrance, nostalgic, mini sample. Ooh, all my samples are in projects. Peach Fuzz, worked on that already. Letter, favorite brand, eyeshadow. Okay. All right. I think my cards are shuffled well. Okay, so I'm going to cut the deck and draw the first card, which is the 2 of diamonds, which is Chains Suit. So I can pick any other thing from another 2 from another suit. So let's see, we have brand you own the most of, and pencil or glowy. I think I know what I'm going to pick. I will be right back with my choice and tell you all about it. Okay, I'm back. That was pretty easy. I looked over my choices. I had brand you own the most from, which is probably NYX, pencil or glowy. I decided to go with pencil, which is the 2 of clubs, and I am bringing in eyeliner from, this is the Divine Calo Kajal pencil from Tenace. I think that's the brand. That could be the color. I've never figured that out. I should look it up one of these days, but it's not that important. Anyway, it is a black cream retractable eyeliner, and that is what it looks like. I mean, it's black, it's creamy. It doesn't have a pencil sharpener, so that fat tip is what I have to work with. But let me see how much I have left. That's all I have left. And I am focusing on using this because I had another one from Lottie London that I really enjoyed that seemed to dry up and become unusable. And this one is still creamy, so I want to make sure I use it before it dries up and I can't use it anymore. So I'm bringing it in for 10 uses, and yeah, that should be no problem. I'm not wearing it today, but I do wear it frequently. It is one of 2 eyeliners I'm currently working on, so hopefully it will, if not next month, it'll definitely be done by the finale. So that is everything for today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it if you would subscribe while you're here. That way you can stay up to date on all my panning adventures and any other content I decide to put forth. And until my next video, take care of yourselves, be true to you, and I'll see you later. Bye!